Yeah, so the Kamala Chronicles just happened by accident because I was like, there's nothing about her that just signals to me that she's black. And she was kind of running on being black. And then we started our series and she dropped it. She would not say she was black again. She would not answer. Oh, yeah. She never said it again.
Candace Owens went all in on the Theo Von podcast, dissecting Harris's so-called black heritage and absolutely demolishing the mainstream media's narrative. This wasn't just speculation. Candace Owens investigated it, tracked down Harris's family, and proved that Harris's claims were, well, let's just say, more fiction than fact. And guess what? The moment Candace Owens started exposing this, Harris went radio silent on calling herself black. Let's immediately jump in and hear what Candace Owens has to say on the Theo Von podcast.
But now, you had a series, though, that also was about, it was about Kamala Harris's
Genealogy.
Genealogy. How did that end? Because the theory was what?
Oh, she's just not black. The whole series started by accident. She just like when I say she, I meant the mainstream media just came for Janet Jackson, and you can't come for the Jackson family.
Yeah.
You know, like I grew up in a black household. You got to be
kind of look
real
like a
careful.
Jackson a little.
Thank you. Oh my gosh, thank you. Stop.
Shake it,
Stop.
baby. God, it would be good.
Wow, I'm just gonna eat up. That compliment, I'm just gonna let that hit.
Yeah,
Thank
that'd be
you.
awesome. Candace Owens investigates Kamala Harris's claims about her black heritage, particularly focusing on a photograph Harris shared in her book where she posed with a woman Harris said was her grandmother.
It was not her grandmother.
It
And
was not. And you found that out for true?
yeah, we ended up finding. I just knew, and it was just like a vibe. Like I said, some of these things you just know. Like you can't explain it. Like when you're black, you just know certain things. You know, like a fisherman sees another fisherman in the wild, sort of a thing.
Oh, yeah.
And I was
Black people can tell if you're not black.
Yeah,
dude.
we just
Except for
kind of
Mac
know.
McClung, who won 3 slam dunk titles in a row, dude.
Who did?
So Mac McClung.
Who's
And he's the slam dunk champion. He's won the 3 dunk competitions in a row in the NBA.
And you can't tell what.
I'm just saying, usually you can tell if a guy's cultural appropriating or not.
Right.
But this dude is just, he
Wait.
just has it.
Is he black?
Nope.
Oh, I thought you were saying he's actually black. I was
But
like,
he could be
does not
drinking
look
black blood or something. I have no idea. He's got it
obviously
in him.
he's obviously drinking black blood. I think we can
Oh,
go. we can go ahead and say that. Right.
He's got more bunnies in the zoo, dude. That guy is just crazy. Okay, but go back. So
Yeah, so the Kamala Chronicles just happened by accident because I was like, there's nothing about her that just signals to me that she's black.
So, I mean, yeah, Candace Owens is just saying what a lot of people were already thinking. Kamala Harris built her entire political appeal on the idea of being the first black woman VP. But Candace Owens dug deeper, and shocker, that label doesn't even hold up. And you know what's even crazier? The second Candace Owens exposed this on the Theo Von podcast, Harris immediately stopped pushing the black narrative. It really makes you wonder.
And she was kind of running on being black. And then we started our series and she dropped it. She would not say she was black again. She would not answer. Oh, yeah. She never said it again. Never called herself the first black nothing. They stopped it immediately because I just realized they like come up with these books and people just don't ever actually prod the narrative. And there was a ton of things that weren't making sense. And so we got in touch with her uncle and he was like, nope, that person's not related to me. Nope. He was like,
Yeah, that right there is just embarrassing. Like, Candace Owens is out here on the Theo Von podcast calling up Harris's own family members, and they're straight up confirming that she was lying. How do you not even keep your own family story straight? I don't know about you guys, but this level of political deception is just next level.
it was crazy. I just got, that's me. I get like, I'll get into the weeds.
And so what was the final founding on that? Did you come to a conclusion?
Yeah, she's mixed, but she's not black. And so running as the first black person was just completely crazy.
So why wasn't this a bigger deal? Candace Owens literally just debunked a major identity claim about one of the most powerful politicians in America on the Theo Von podcast, no less. And no one even talks about it. But hey, if it was a conservative politician getting caught exaggerating their heritage, oh, you best believe it would be front page news.
She's not mixed black. Like she's
no black at all, you're
she's
saying?
Indian, her Indian, Syrian, Jew, and Irish.
So she's unblack then?
She's unblack.
Wow.
Yeah, and she was running on like a black thing.
That's what you're saying,
Yeah.
huh?
Mm-hmm.
And it's tough because you can't see if somebody, I mean, I guess they should have like a black database or something, but I don't even, how much would that cost
We
us?
just know.
Yeah.
We just know.
And maybe as a black person, you do just know.
Yeah.
And these are series, right? You have one about
Kamala.
Look, love her or hate her, Candace Owens is fearless. And this episode of the Theo Von podcast proves it. She took one of the biggest political narratives about Kamala Harris, ripped it apart piece by piece, and backed it all up with an actual investigation. And what happened? Kamala Harris and the media immediately went silent. And that tells you everything you need to know.